And welcome back, guys, to Pure Adrenaline Styling Radio 96.1. We're sitting here cruising the internet for Taco wants a vintage bike.
That's right.
Yeah, he's got to have a Torker or a Redline, or he even looks like a Hutch man. He would do a Hutch.
There is a Hutch Trickstar on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You seen the price?
Yeah, it's like $1,500.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, Taco don't want that.
Taco would like to have that, but he doesn't want to pay that.
Oh, what's his name with that white Toyota truck, the real fucking clean one?
Yeah.
Man, I love that fucking truck.
That truck's cool as fuck. Yeah,
he's got a really cool bike in the back of it.
Yeah, he has a Schwinn Predator.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a Predator. Yeah, he told me the story about that whole thing, and we got to get him on the show sometime. He's a really cool guy. His neighbor, they were cleaning out the garage, and they found that bike. And it was missing a few parts, and they were just going to pitch it. And he's like, no, I remember having one like that when I was a kid, right? And he restored that bike before he built the truck. And because of the bike is what made him want to build the truck. Because he had that whole idea about putting the bike in the back and everything with the shell. And it's a super fucking nice Toyota.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, so that's the reason why it's kind of themed, rad, mini trucking days, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, he always wanted a truck like that, and he started off with the bike, restored the bike, and then it's like, I want to find a truck to build. And, he literally built that whole fucking truck. I'm pretty sure it was stock, bone, like he had to piece it together, But he told me the story about it at a show one day, and I was like, no shit. Actually told me the story at a show, but we were down cruising Limburg. You were there. It was when we were eating the hot dogs. And,
well, I was eating hot dogs.
Yeah, you were. I got a couple bites, and mine disappeared. But,
well, that's your fault.
Yeah, that was my fault. And, me and him was talking in the parking lot, and I was like, that's a really cool bike back there. And he was telling me the story about the bike. Then we were at another show, and he told me the whole story. And I think that's pretty cool, But that thing is dope. So what bike from back in the day, from our era, do you not want that you're steering away from?
Oh, I had the old blue and gold Huffy.
So Huffy is not on your list.
There was a black and gold. I think it was black and gold, with the gold that used to flake off the rims.
Oh yeah, that's early.
Yeah, I believe that's the last bike I ever had.
Really?
Yeah. We didn't have a lot of money when I was a kid.
You didn't hustle and wheel and deal and get you a dyno?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah. Dynos were a big thing back then.
I didn't have any money.
You had to work my ass off for my shit. And then I got good enough, and I got a partial sponsorship where they would give me parts. And I wanted the parts I kept breaking.
Yeah.
Now you kind of understand why a lot of these freestylers are brakeless now. I mean, it's like the shit breaks and you got to fix it all the time.
Yeah.
But it's amazing at what these guys are doing nowadays, brakeless. It's just like, wow. Yeah. It's such a huge art form in it, that is for damn sure.
I follow that feller from the movie Rad.
Oh, Bill Allen?
No, Rod. Is his name Rod?
Well, Bill Allen was the guy that was the main character of Rad.
Rod Carter, that's his name.
Oh, Ron Carter. Okay.
A Rod with a D.
Yeah.
He was at Classic Car Studios when they had their BMX show a couple years ago.
Mm.
Have you seen any of their videos on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them.
Where that room that Scott works in has all those BMX bikes hanging on the wall.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Now, it makes me wonder, because they're moving their location. Are they still going to try to have something like that at the new place?
Oh, I don't know. I can't see why they wouldn't.
You know? Yeah, because they start moving anytime, because we've got a couple club members that work over there, and, you know, they got a lot of cool shit, you know? Their new building.
If I build a BMX bike, I think I'd probably want, not sure if I'd want a chrome frame or a lavender frame.
Mm.
Either one would have tough 2 mags.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I don't know, because like the Hutch Trick Stars and that, they always had spokes. But I just like the Skyway mags.
Yeah, the Skyway mags, they definitely are old school, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can get a lace set of 48s, you know what I'm saying? But when you got the mags and you got the frame from back then, it's like, yes.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's like the bike I'm restoring. It come with ACS mags, you know, when it was brand new, right?
Yeah.
But I'm restoring it, and it did, you know, I just got the frame and some parts, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta be the 5-spoke mags, not the 7 spokes.
No, it's gotta be the 5s. So I found someone who had a couple of pairs of Skyway mags, but they were rough people. I mean, they weren't chipped or anything. They just, I had to put them in a thing of Comet and soak them to get them back to white. You know what I'm saying? And this guy had restored a couple bikes, and this was just some stuff he had left over, and he was like, I don't know if they'll clean up well, but you know, they're good for like a second or third, you know, type, you know, build, you know, something that maybe you're gonna ride, you know. And I looked at him and I was like, oh no, I could clean these up. So took it all, you know, bearings and everything out of them, and it took me a minute to find a damn tote big enough, you know, because I wanted to submerge the whole thing. And I got up some bleach white and some Comet and a couple other chemicals, and put them in there, and then scrub the fuck out of them, and the shit was just, they're just minty white now, you know what I'm saying? But you had to put in work, you know. That's what a lot of people doing this stuff, I mean, it's like, but you know what's crazy is I saw somebody's 3D printing the fucking Skyway mags, and I'm like, I don't think those would hold up as well as the original ones.
Right.
You know? But I don't know. There's a couple companies. Skyway is still making mags. They do a run once a year. But the way that they're doing it, they're in the original casting, but there's something that they're doing to show that they're the new ones, not the old ones. And you show up at one of these vintage bike meets, people know automatically if they're the new ones or old ones. So
yeah,
you get more props if you got the old shit, you know. But you know what's crazy, Taco? Like, fucking some of this vintage bike shit just pops up out of nowhere, and it's like, yeah, brand new in a box, never opened, was in a bike shop for 40 fucking years and in the attic, and we tore the building down and found all these bikes.
Right.
You know? Because when the new hot shit comes out, the old shit nobody's buying. But if it's rad, I want it. You know what I'm saying? So you can only collect as much as you can. I am really surprised with all the shit that you do buy. You've not restored a bike yet. But you do got that hot rod bike, though.
Yeah, I got that.
Hey, speaking of hot rod bike, when you drive through your hometown, there's a vintage store, or they've got a bunch of vintage shit in the window.
Okay.
Is that an original Orange Crush?
Oh, that's Randy's personal shit. So I don't. It might be.
Yeah, when I was picking up the trailer, I looked over and I'm like, huh, look at all that vintage shit in the window. And I was like, damn, is that a original Schwinn Orange Crush? But I was driving by, so I can only see. I know the bike was like orange color, you know?
It might be.
You know, because I was like, man, that thing is dope.
Here's an old school 80s Mongoose for $300. It's got the spoke wheels.
Had the spider mags on there.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Mongoose had those spider mags, you know, where it's like a mag wheel, but they're like a whole bunch of shit going on. Now, what's crazy is the magnesium version of those are nuts if you can find them. People are like fighting people over them before they went over to the other version, you know, the more plastic version. So
here's a Schwinn Mag Scrambler 1978 Tough Wheels 1. It's got the two bars in the back.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I'm just looking at shit I can't afford.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, people, that's how you research. I mean, Taco researches the shit out of stuff until he finds a deal, you know? But some of these car cruises we go to, it'd be kind of cool after we set up our shit. You can kind of pedal around a bike, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Have you seen what the fucking freestyle scooters are going for? Like the Yo scooters? Oh, yeah, wait till you start seeing that shit. You're like, you know, $800 for a Yo scooter. What the fuck? I know.
It's ridiculous.
I know. But what's not ridiculous is what we're going to play next. You're listening to 96.1 FM. We're going to jump out of here. It's about that time, and then we're going to pass it over to Sunny at night. I'll be back on the afternoon show tomorrow with the Prime Ape. So, you guys stay tuned. You guys have a good night, and for sure, you keep it styling. We out of here. See ya.
Woo woo.